Hey, check your phone. That catch is going viral.
Anyone getting on the sticks tonight?
Yeah, I'm game, dude. Let's do it.
Check go! Set! Here we go, shot! Let's go now! Okay, ready? Set up! Ready! Ready, ready! Come on, set! Down! Hut! Set! Ready? Ready! Hut, hut! Set up! Ready, ready! Let's go! Go! Here we go, here we go! Ready? Set! Ready! Check go!
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we'll get a look at the Penguin, Jalen Waddle. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Packers and the Browns, next on Madden Football.
A December chill is in the air coming off of Lake Erie, but folks here bundled up, ready for football at Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape.
getting ready to go as they take the field. Throwing on first down. Madden. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Rolling to his left. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle, 64 yards. And the Packers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had that touchdown pass to Jalen Waddle last time they had the ball. And starting anew now here, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. How about that? Their quarterback, 73 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time.
Ready, ready. Pace, 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 pace. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this.
Ready? On the ball, now, now. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden being chased out left. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back to throw. Madden. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 174, just one shy of Emmitt Smith in second place. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first half, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys start with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Madden buying time to his left. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Looking to throw. Madden flush to his right. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Back to throw. Madden. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 175, tying Emmitt Smith for second most all time. And the Packers are able to widen their lead here in the... Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been...
Ready, break!
Throwing to start the drive. Madden escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 176, moving... So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Madden flushed out right. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A stoppage here following the play, and it looks like Josh Jacobs was shaken up and in need of some assistance. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now a first down throw complete downfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Dancing to his left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back to throw. Madden. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. first and 10. Madden. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle, 73 yards. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. First and 10 is Spiller. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Looking to throw. Madden. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, 36 yards. And the Packers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone. And now the Packers get set to go. On first down, Madden flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught at the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Ready to take over offensively. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Back to throw. Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's got it inside the 10. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
52 yards.
Let's go.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Madden steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team...
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Packers, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland...
This is how we do it, boys. Let's get it again next week.
Way to come through, fellas. Let's get it. Can't wait to watch some film from today.
Nice W today, man.
Yo, we trending right now?
Gotta be, bro. Yo, Rook, keep playing like this, and you'll cash in for sure. Played some good ball out there today, guys.
A lot of energy, a lot of focus out there today. Great job, guys.
Hey, we eating somewhere tonight?
Let's do it. Rook is paying.
Hey, can we get that music turned up?
Hey, who got media today?
Oh, that was a player of the week performance right there.
Total team effort today, guys. We're rolling now, boys. Yo, Madden Cast, where you up?
I hope my mama was watching tonight.
Bringing this game up at my next contract negotiation, I know that.
Anyone got any body spray?
Who's up for some?
Here we go, here we go! Go! Shot! Ready! Set! Ready, set! Ready! On the jump! Check go! Here we go, shot! Let's go now! Got it! Ready? Set up!
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll get a look at the Penguin, Jalen Waddle. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Packers and the Panthers. All that and more coming up next.
The tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis up. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. throwing on first down. Madden. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top two seeds in the NFC. I think they're the two best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top two teams in the NFC.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Madden. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle, 29 yards. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown. To throw from his end zone. Madden. And a dangerous throw there. Incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Looking to throw. Madden escaping the pressure right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's caught inside the 35. That's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And 1 play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden, he'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their...
Here we go, Shaq.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden, they'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Throwing again. Madden. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Oh, wide open. Complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out?
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders...
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Throwing to start the drive. Madden being chased out left. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdowns. Following the fumble recovery, Madden, he'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is taken in at the 5. That's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 48 yards. And the Packers get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 92 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly...
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. That time, Charles, great job keeping him in the pocket and not letting him escape.
And, Brandon, I think this was a great example of the front and the back working together, meaning the back covering, no place to go.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle, 81 yards. And the Packers extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that. Green Bay's offense ready to go again, and it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to...
Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's got it inside the 10. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle finding the end zone yet again. And the Packers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it. And with
We trending right now? Gotta be, bro. Anyone got any body spray?
On the ready. Ready. Set. Here we go. Set. Hut, hut. Let's go now. Ready, go! Ready up! Ready! Okay, break! Set, go! Come on, set!
It's week 17 of the NFL, and we'll get a look at the Penguin, Jalen Waddle. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Packers and the Bucks. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi,
again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of... So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
On 1st and 10, Madden. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's caught inside the 35. That's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead. But Charles, what a start here for them in this game. Still in the first quarter, a sizable lead, and pitching a shutout on the other side is their defense.
The game plan is certainly in effect, isn't it? Working awfully well on the offensive side of the ball.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them, so I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's closing in on 300 yards passing already in this first half as he'll take over here on first down.
Ready!
Throwing to start the drive. Madden, they'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Packers extend their lead yet again.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did. But
their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been utterly remarkable.
Let's go! Let's go!
Following the fumble recovery. Madden, they'll let this go deep for Waddle. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, 41 yards. And the Packers are pouring it on. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC offensive.
Here we go! Here we go! Ready?
To throw from his end zone. Madden, he'll let this go deep for Waddle. And the defense loses him. It's complete. There he goes again. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 98 yards. And the Packers have got it on cruise control. And that's the type of play that'll give your sideline some juice, a long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call, even more credit for how they executed it.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Madden. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook.
Now the Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time?
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, That should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline.
He's got a man complete, and it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 57 yards, and the Packers just continue to roll.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
The Packers offense set to go. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden, he'll let this go deep for Waddle. And got his man complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle with a milestone here. Touchdown number 200 for his brilliant career. And the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Anything he personally...
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden, he'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's caught inside the 20. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Packers extend their lead yet again.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. They take the field. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle finding the end zone yet again. And the Packers continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead. All right, the Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score.
Come on, set.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose again. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Packers are pouring it on. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the fourth quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always comes back to there's still a defense out there.
Now the Packers get set to go. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little... On first down, Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle finding the end zone yet again. And the Packers have got it on cruise control. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
The Packers ready to take over offensively. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides.
On the double.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden, they'll let this go deep for Waddle. It got his man complete. There he goes again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter. And throwing on first down. Madden buying time to his left. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. What impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Green Bay, they move to a sparkling 15-1 with one game still to go in the regular season.
bringing this game up at my next contract negotiation. I know that. Anyone getting on the sticks tonight?
Yeah, I'm game, dude. Let's do it.
Got it. Ready? Hut. Set it. Ready. Ready. Let's go. Hut. Here we go! Go! Set! Ready! Set, go! Here we go! Set! Set it!
It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look at the Penguin, Jalen Waddle. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Packers and the Vikings, and it's all up next on E.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. First and 10. Madden. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 207, just one shy of Jerry Rice's all-time mark of 208. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start first and 10 again.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2. And it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's caught inside the 35. That's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 208. Tying Jerry Rice for the most ever in NFL history. And the Packers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He already with a couple of touchdown throws. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 209, breaking Jerry Rice's record. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level.
It's caught inside the 25. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle adding to his NFL record in touchdowns. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been sensational so far. Already up. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown! Packers. Jalen Waddle, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
When you start at your own 20, oftentimes defenses play you for the run. They stack the line of scrimmage. They decided, let's not run into that mess. Let's get outside, get to the perimeter, go high, wide, and handsome, and throw that bad boy downfield.
Beautiful ball, good catch, and then it was off to the races, one play, and in the end zone. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden dancing to his left. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Now he's loose again. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, 91 yards. And the Packers are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goal post, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. First down. Madden. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. This is caught inside the 15. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 59 yards. And the Packers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Throwing on first down. Madden, he's going to let it go again. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle, 30 yards. And the Packers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
The Packers with the football here late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey,
Let's go.
throwing to start the drive. Madden. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Madden. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Waddle adding to his NFL record in touchdowns. And the Packers just continue to roll. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, yards. And the Packers extend their lead yet again.
And in this day and age, I would love to play quarterback in the NFL. Wide open offenses, acrobatic
The Packers offense set to go. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's caught inside the 30. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they just went 4 verts there against cover 2, didn't they?
They did, and it's really an excellent route versus cover 2 because the longer it develops, the more stress is put on the safeties because they're the ones back, each with half the field responsibilities.
Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. Open man downfield as Waddle has got it. There he goes again. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle finding the end zone yet again. And the Packers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, Madden. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Now he's into the clear again. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Packers are pouring it on. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. That's into the hands of Waddle downfield. Now he's loose again. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle finding the end zone yet again. And the Packers have got it on cruise control. And they just continue to roll. And Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
The Packers get set to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Madden. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stat.
And got his man complete. There he goes again. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Throwing to start the drive. Madden, he'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory.